What is up, everybody? My name is Chaotic Skittle, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Star Wars. And since we last left off, if you've caught my last video in this series, playlist, whatever you want to call it, I did a hunt for the Datacrons and lore objects on Korriban, and we are now on our way to the fleet. So let us get going to the Imperial fleet. And goodbye, Korriban. Okay, here we are, and we get to choose a gearing thing for Vet. We either got her civilian outfit, or slicing outfit, or her armored outfit. Let's go with the slicing one. And let's open this bad boy up and get her some gear. Is it any good? It is very good. Very good and very good. Now, eventually we're gonna give her all of this gear, but for this episode we're just gonna do some basic stuff here on the fleet because there isn't really a whole lot of important things to actually do on the fleet. But that is not the point. Let us get moving. Alright, first thing that we're going to do on the fleet is we're going to come over here, talk to Lord Lokar, because even though in a previous video we already chose our combat proficiency and our discipline, it's still technically a quest that we have to do for it. You don't have to do it.
You've attracted more than Darth Barris's attention, young one. I'm Lord Lokar. I'm called upon to promote especially promising Sith, and you have been deemed worthy of my guidance. I will expose you to what Darth Barris will not.
Really now, let's get on with it.
I'm not here for your entertainment.
Right you are. You will choose between two disciplines. One follows the path of Mako Ragnos, who focused the dark side to become nearly unwoundable in battle. The other one was mastered by Naga Sada, who could intuit where his foe was weakest and then strike precisely with devastating effect. I hand you over to Lord Crimin. Tell him the path you choose, and he will complete this phase of your training.
Time to begin my domination.
I will be the strongest Sith you've ever seen.
Let your aspirations fuel you. I hope someday you eclipse your master. Good luck to you.
Well, if you follow Star Wars lore, it is in the Sith way to eclipse the Master, or for a Sith to eclipse their Master and completely annihilate them in battle. But who knows what will happen. So we come down here and talk to Lord Krim. Do not be surprised, the Sith do sometimes grudgingly allow aliens into the ranks. You may even learn something from me. Two paths are open. The Marauder brings death and destruction, wearing lighter armor and striking with two lightsabers. Marauders master the deadly Juyo form, the acrobatic Atrero form, and the balanced Shaicho form. The Juggernaut dons heavy armor and a shield generator to empower their attacks and defense. Juggernauts learn the deadly Xian form, the balanced Shaicho form, and the resilient Sorenzu form. Once your decision is made, your fate is decided. There is no turning back. Now decide. Technically, we already decided, so end of quest there. And we already chose the Marauder path, which is why that we have two lightsabers. Now, along with being here on the Imperial fleet, we have several different things that we're going to do. First, we're going to make our way over here into the crew skills, and we're going to learn about the different crew skills that we are going to be offered. Once these bad boys load up, because I apparently don't have a fast enough computer. Okay, we've got synth weaving, and we're actually going to go through and talk to each one of these. No, actually I didn't. Cancel. We got the synth weaver, the armor. I guess I guess I already have. Okay, I was about to say, I got the codex for these, please, Synth Weaver. And we've got the biochem. Then we've got the artifice. Got arms tech, cyber tech, and I'll go through and pretty much explain what each of these do. Now, all these are your crafting, skills. Synth weaving will make your armor for Force users, so like Sith Inquisitor or Sith Warrior, it'll make heavy, light, and medium armor. Armor Mech also makes armor, but for non-Force users like Bounty Hunters and Imperial Agents, same deal. They'll make heavy armor, medium armor, and light armor. There's also other stuff that these two make, but that's not important at the current point in time. Biochem will make stuff like med packs, stems, which are like boosts to whatever particular stat that the stem resemblance, or they'll make excuse me, or they will make what are they called? There's a particular thing that they're called adrenals, which are like quick boosts that you can get in battle. Artifists make lightsaber crystals, and in later levels they make relics, which are these things. We won't actually get relics until much later in the game. Arms tech make blasters, blaster rifles, cannons, and such like that. And cyber tech make mods for stuff. Mods are for the moddable gear and such like this. I believe Cybertech make mods and armoring. They do not make enhancement. That is actually Artifice. Artifice makes the enhancements. So there's the crafting crew skills. There are 6 more other skills. We got scavenging, and we got slicing, underworld trading, treasure hunting, or not 6 more, there are 8 more apparently. Diplomacy, investigation, archaeology, and last but not least, bioanalysis. Now, just to make sure we got them all, we're going to open up our codex and we're going to go to crew skills, make sure we got all 14 of 14. Now, each one of these gathering skills corresponds to a particular type of crafting skill. Like if you think back to the biochem, obviously you would need bioanalysis, because that is one that goes, actually we could probably just go to the codex and it would tell you the, so if we highlighted biochem, the recommended gathering skills are bioanalysis, because that gives biochemical samples and compounds, and the recommended mission skill would be diplomacy, because that gives medical supplies. So if we were going for a crafting thing, say we wanted, what would be a good thing for us to go for? I guess, maybe, not cyber tech, not artifice. I think for this particular tune, I don't think I'm going to be crafting anything, as much as I'm just going to pick stuff up that is going to be good for money purposes. I mean, even though I got a good lead on money stuff, money is always an important thing. Either that, or actually, I'm going to go biochem. So we'll go bioanalysis. It said diplomacy was a good one. And now let's go learn biochem. And biochem. There we go. And now with that, we can press our new crew skills tab, and we have this. To craft stuff, you'd go into here, and we got medical stuff, which is a new med pack, which does a lot more health to versus what we already have. And we've got stems. We got might stem, which are strength, which is the stat that we use. Then we've got the reflex stem, which is aim, resolve stem, which is willpower, and skill stem, which is cunning. But me being a Sith warrior, the might stem is the only important one. Let's talk to her again and see if there are like any other stuff that we can actually learn. She can give us the battle command stem, which increases presence, which presence is companion health, I believe. Presence, yes, that is extra companion health. So nothing really too important that she can teach us. But what we can do is we can work on getting our first might stem, which we are going to need 4 dielectric cell fibers, which is grade 1 biochemical samples. So you go into bioanalysis, and then you got different stuff. I mean, you got starting out, there'll be moderate yields, and it'll tell you like what grade it is. Since we know that dielectric is grade 1, we just go to the grade 1 biochemical samples. She will disappear for 3 minutes, and then she will come back and give us what we sent her out for. Next, we are going to make our way over into the supply area, because that is where we are going to get our mods. If we go into our currency, you can see that we have 11 basic commendations, which isn't going to be too much stuff that we can get ourselves, but it will be a little bit. Actually, I'm going the wrong direction. It won't be too big, and it's probably best that we don't get anything. Although I do not have a headpiece. My outfit does not have a headpiece. I should probably get a headpiece, but I'm just going to kind of show you this area real quick before we actually move on to the next planet. I'm going to come down here, and this will be the given area that we talk about. We got grade 8 equipment vendor, grade 7 equipment vendor, and apparently there is no grade level 11 stuff, but we got the level 13 modifications.
You won't find a better bargain.
And here we will spend basic combinations to buy mods for moddable gear, and the moddable gear is much better than anything, any random gear that we'll get on planet. So we just got to find our stat, and as our stat, we are strength based, so we would get stuff that had might on it. But since we don't have a whole lot of basic commendations and we only have 11, I'm probably not going to get anything at the current point in time, and
Come back anytime.
I'm just gonna call it like that. I just wanted to show you guys that. But we're gonna make our way over here to the Drummond Cass departures and make our way to Drummond Cass. And actually, I kind of want to do something real quick. So actually, you know what? I will do that. I will see you guys in a sec. Okay, and we're back. And as you can see, Vet has returned with our dielectric cell fiber, which is always nice. But first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open up our Legacy tab. And I'm going to come down here, and I'm going to purchase Improved Speeder Piloting 1. That way I can get speeder piloting right now instead of waiting till level 15. Because what I've just done is I've sent myself a little something in the mail, and I think you guys might like it. So I'm going to open up the mounts that we have. And first I'm going to move that one off because I don't actually want that, and I want this one over here. And because I know Drummond Cass, which is the next planet we're going to, is a very large planet. So, yeah. So here is the mount that I sent myself. I bought this thing a while back ago on another character, and there's a lot of names there, and it's really difficult to actually see them out. I bought this thing a while back ago on another one of my characters. It was at a very decent price, and I've always wanted one of these since I saw it. And so, yeah, here is my awesome mount that I'm going to be riding around on this character. So, let us move on to Drummond Cass. But like I said, Drummond Cass is a very large planet, and we're going to be spending a lot of time walking around there, and I think that this little boost of walking speed is going to be very, very, very lovely. Because now we don't have to actually walk everywhere. We can use our awesome mount, because we are complete badasses. Okay, but let's get off here.
How's it
and
going, my lord?
Shut up, Vet. Let's get to Drummond Cass. Okay, we are here on Drummond Cass. Let us get ourselves moving on with the story. We gotta check in at the arrivals console, which is fairly easy because it's just this little console's over here. We have to have Vet out for it, which is simple enough because poof, there she is. And then here we go.
You're the one, yes. Not like the scabs that exited the shuttle with you. You radiate power, Lord. I bow before you. I serve Lord Barris. He sent me to meet his new apprentice, and I made sure I was here on time. I certainly did, yes indeed.
Yeah, I'm not giving you
I hope
anything.
you don't expect a reward.
Serving and being allowed to live is reward enough. I'm just a slave who owes his every breath to the tolerance of Lord Barris. He said to introduce you to Dromund Kaas, and I take that seriously.
Then do your duty.
Get on with it. I don't have all day.
Right away. You don't have to tell me twice.
I didn't
Lord
plan
Barris
on it.
ordered me to encourage you to explore Kaas City before reporting to him. Imperials maintain the order, but they won't bother you. When you're ready, Lord Barris will meet you in his personal chambers. You will tell Lord Barris I was good? Yes? That I served well?
Go away now.
Just get out of my sight.
Have I done something to offend? How may I make amends, Lord?
Well,
Your very existence offends me.
What did I do? No!
Wow, didn't take you long to start the Dromund Kaas death toll.
I was bored.
It was a long shuttle ride.
You were going through withdrawal. I get it.
She understands me. Yeah. I don't take kindly to people at all. Moving on. Okie dokie, let's see what we can do on this dreadful planet. And I say dreadful because I know this planet. I've been on this planet far too many times, and must I say, it is awful. We're going to be here a very long time. Okay, already we got... You want to get off your mount? Thank you. Okay, I guess my... Oh, that'd be why my ping dropped like significantly. Commander Rylan.
I'm Commander Rylan, my lord. I apologize for my abruptness, but I'm afraid I must request assistance with an emergency. Something is stirring up the jungle beasts, which makes the route between here and Kaas City hazardous. Several individuals traveling on foot have disappeared. I've even had reports of jungle beasts attacking speeders.
Well, lucky for you, I'm trained to handle ignorance.
Perhaps I could be of assistance.
Given the circumstances, I believe someone of your abilities is precisely what's needed. I dispatched 2 commando teams into the jungle to clear out the beasts, but they never returned. An emergency holo message came through from one of the team leaders. I'll play it for you.
Repeat. Landing beacons are emitting some kind of energy. Power surges are driving the beast mad. Can't get close enough to reroute power. Lost my team. Beasts closing in. Need reinforced. Ah!
Sensors confirm unusual energy readings in the jungle. The spaceport's landing beacons appear to be the cause.
Well, if they appear to be the cause, why don't you be a good little soldier and get rid of them, you jackass?
There's no mystery here, Commander. Destroy the landing beacons.
I can't do that. Without proper guidance, approaching starships can easily stray off course and crash into the jungle. I hesitate to ask, my lord, but if you reroute power on those landing beacons, the Empire will be most grateful. I'll track your progress from here. Return when you're done. Good luck. The jungle predators are fierce.
I'm sorry, but I fail to believe that gigantic speeders, or not speeders, gigantic starships are going to be ignorant enough to not be able to see the gigantic spaceport here and crash into the jungle. Unless there's a 5-year-old driving. But whatever. Let's get these landing beacons the way they need to be. Let's see, we need to go this way, down this road, or up this road up here. And the cool thing is, since we chose biochem for our thing, we can actually come over here and actually start farming some stuff. Yeah, farm faster. And we can get some stuff. And we got some green goo. Ooh, green goo! I have a feeling that somebody already ran through here because everything's already dead. I sincerely hope that I don't have to deal with that a lot on this planet, because I actually enjoy killing stuff. And if everything's dead, what fun is there for me? Oh, speaking of... Oh, hey, we got a bonus for killing stuff. Well, oh, and we can bioanalysis. Sweet. This is like amazing. Now my bioanalysis is already 7. Crazy.
Better check to circle my parts.
Reduce all damage taken by 20% and deals 31 energy damage to attackers. Effect cannot occur more. Oh, that's really awesome. Refresh its full duration. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so let's move on to killing more stuff. Oh yeah, I'm gonna bioanalysis everything here. God, hurry up, woman. You are slow as hell. Die! Okay, we got one more. I'm probably not gonna bioanalysis everything here, just a decent bit of it. If they're all gonna, okay, I was about to say, are they all just gonna give me green goo? We're gonna move this stuff down here. Probably not gonna do a lot of crafting stuff on camera, because after a while, like, this stuff gets really, really tedious. Like, I've spent like days before trying to get a particular item because of silly stuff like that. Okay, so let's move back on to Commander Rylan and go turn this bad boy in.
Ah, I love this Veronicus. It's badass. We actually won't see a wild Veronicus until way later in the season. And that is a shame. I mean, oh god, I just realized that this series is going to go on for a very, very long time. Oh boy. Ooh, this is going to be rough. But I hope you guys enjoy it nonetheless and stick around. Actually watch until the end. Because it's
a lot of stuff. I don't...
Welcome back, my lord. Sensors indicate you rerouted power to all the landing beacons. Analysis indicates they were deliberately sabotaged to drive the jungle beasts insane. I am transmitting a full report to Cast City. Please accept this and my deepest gratitude, my lord. I bid you good day.
Bid me faster. Oh, we're gonna choose basic accommodations. Most choices like that, when we get a choice, we're gonna choose basic accommodations. Now I got a lot of stuff to view, but I honestly don't know where I'm gonna end this series. Whether I'm gonna end it after the class mission, or if I'll go ahead and do all of the expansion stuff, because that is gonna extend the story a lot further than you guys have no idea.
Why are you blocking this road, soldier?
When the speeders were pulled off the line, people started braving the deeper jungle, trying to make it to Cast City on foot. Had a few deaths, some of them VIPs. Captain Tolto sent us to keep people out and poke around a bit, see what's out there.
Yeah, let the people die.
If someone is stupid enough to wander the jungles, they deserve what they get.
As you say, my lord, of course. But we follow the orders we get. We managed to take some data readings, even some hollows. Big nasty critters out there, nothing to mess with. Our runner, unfortunately, is down a leg from the experience. If you're headed back towards the spaceport, could you give the observation disc to Captain Tolto?
Sure, I just came from the spaceport, but of course, why not?
I have a few moments I can spare.
Appreciate it. The sooner he knows what's going on, the sooner we can warn people.
And the sooner he can waste my time. Back up to the spaceport. So sadly, that's what I'm going to see this as. There's going to be a lot of back and forth stuff. And it's really going to suck, but it has to be done. I'm going to try my best to kind of limit how much back and forth there actually is and try to do as much as I can all at once.
I have a report for you, Captain. It seems there are monsters in the jungle.
Thank you, my lord. You do us all a great honor by taking notice of our problems. This is what I needed. I'll start moving to warn everyone off that path until we can get some full cleanup squads.
Sweet. Oh, and guess what? I haven't forgot. Keeping the streak alive by shooting our little flare gun every time we level.
I'm gonna try my best to not skip a level. But also, anybody notice that in that last conversation I had with this guy down here, he called some large critters? Is it just me, or when you guys hear the word critters, do you think of something smaller than what these guys are? Like, I think critters, I think something like, not necessarily cute and cuddly, but smaller. Like, smaller. I think critters, I think of something like a rabbit or something, not these things. These things are considerably larger than critters. But I didn't write the dialogue. Even though we got this thing, this travel is still a pain. And I apologize ahead of time if I spend a lot of time in the map. It is how I move around and do stuff. Okay, let us get this quest right over here.
By Vort Norman. Welcome to Drum and Cast, my lord. You need anything shot, stabbed, or otherwise crushed in a blaze of glory, you let me know. I wonder if you'd be interested in a challenge, maybe a friendly wager. Mandalorian named Craig hunts the big game out in the jungles on the way to Cass City, but he's gotten tired of sport hunting. Should I be intimidated?
I fear no one.
Mandalorians are what you'd call a loose association of clans. Aliens, humans, bounty hunters, mercenaries, but we all get one thing in common. We fight to be strong. We fight for honor and glory. The bigger, smarter, faster the enemy, the better. That's why we're working with the Empire, for a crack at the Jedi. That's why Craig went deeper into the jungle, why he's issued his challenge. Defeat him, win. You mentioned a wager.
What's in it for me?
I said there was a wager. Everyone who tries puts a little money in the pot. Anyone defeats Craig, they win it all. I'll warn you though, once saw Craig rip the arms off a Gundark barehanded, cause he got bored killing them with blasters. Best know what you're getting into. I never turned down a fight.
Sounds like a good opportunity for violence.
One more thing, Craig's not alone out there. He's got more than a few followers. Strength attracts strength. You beat Craig and I'll send you the credits your way. It may just cover your med bills. Good luck. Please. That is heroic, although, and we're actually going to wait a little later to actually use to get that. It's actually right back there. And we're going to keep moving up towards the city. Honestly, I can't remember if there are any quests actually going this way. I'm just going to continue walking it.